Hello spooky bats and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, hi and welcome. My name is Orphea and I'm a Goth YouTuber from Belgium. In today's video I want to talk to you about all of the Goth festivals happening this year. For some of them it might already be quite late to start planning them, however it might inspire you and you might also win a ticket to one of them if you stay until the end. In today's video I want to talk to you about the Goth festivals that are happening this year that I am personally aware of. And I want to really disclaim this is probably not all of the Goth festivals happening in Europe or even worldwide, because I'm not always aware of every single event happening. So this is my personal list of festivals that I would attend if I could, or that I am aware of, and that I will tell you why I am or am not attending it. So let's get started with this list, because the first Goth festival is actually happening this month in April already, and it's called Dark Malta. Now Malta is a small island. You can actually stay there for a week and then have the festival. That's what friends of mine are doing. I unfortunately didn't know if I was able to have time off during that week, so I decided not to go this year. But Dark Malta is a small yet very cozy festival, apparently from the people who I know that have been there already. It takes place from the 21st till the 23rd of April, so 3 days of festival actually happening with concerts by various bands. I'm not sure of the entire lineup. I will show you the poster here on screen so you can see it for more information. So the first Goth event that I'm aware of that's happening is actually Dark Malta in April. After April comes May, and if you've been part of the Goth scene for a few years or longer and you live in Europe, then you know about Wave Gothic Treffen. If you don't, then Wave Gothic Treffen is the largest Goth festival that I personally know of. I think it's the biggest worldwide even, and it takes place in the city center of Leipzig. The entire city center is actually a festival. So you have different locations at which bands perform, you have extra acts, you have poetry, you have opera houses that are open, you have a lot of things like exhibitions happening as well. So Wave Gothic Treffen is a super inclusive Goth festival. It always takes place around Pentecost, which is the 26th until the 29th of May this year. Some years it's in May, some years it's in June. This year I'm going once again with some of my best friends. We rent out a shared room together and we go to all of the concerts that we want to see. There have been a lot of bands announced already. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to see. That's a video that I will make closer to the actual festival, because there's a lot of venues, and what I try to do is stick to 1 or 2 venues a day, because otherwise you don't have the opportunity to see all the bands you want to see. But I am for sure going to the Wave Gothic Treffen this year once again. So if you're going as well, feel free to let me know down below. Maybe we could organize a meetup, or of course if you see me somewhere, feel free to come and say hi, ask for a picture. I really don't mind. In June, there is no actual Goth events that I'm aware of. However, there is a festival here in Belgium which is metal-minded, but that also has Fields of the Nephilim, which I consider a Goth band, so I'm gonna mention it anyway. The festival is called Graspop. It's a Belgian metal festival of now 4 days, I think. It used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but they added the Thursday. Ghost is also coming, Motionless in White I really want to see. There's a ton of bands that I'm seeing again at this festival that I've either seen in concert or haven't seen before. Dead Stars is also playing. If you've been around for longer, Dead Stars was one of my favorite bands back in the days. And Graspop this year takes place from the 15th to the 18th of June. And then we hop over to July, where the only Goth festival that I know of is the Amphi Festival. Amphi Festival takes place in Köln, which isn't super far from me. And this year it takes place on the 29th and 30th of July. So Friday you have a pre-party but no actual concerts, and then Saturday and Sunday you have the bands and the after party, etc. Now there are a few reasons why I will not be going to the Amphi Festival anymore. One of the reasons being they scammed one of my friends, as in she was going to be selling at the event. When we got there, because I was going to help her, there was no stand available for us, and they told us to either get a refund by them or to get another stand which was in a really shit location straight into the sun without any covering. So we were like, okay, just pay us back. But they never did. And the stand fee at one of these festivals is a lot of money for a small business. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but that's one of the reasons that I will be not going to the Amphi festival anymore, because they never refunded her. She sent them plenty of letters asking for her money back and they never did. So I am not supporting the Amphi festival anymore. Personally, I will not be going there again unless they change something, unless they agree to pay back my friends' stand money or arrange something else. I don't care, but this is simply unacceptable. So if you want to support that specific friend of mine, she's called Jossie from Ayame Designs. She created this gorgeous Ankh earrings. Also, this necklace comes from her. I have a ton of jewelry by her. So if you want to support Jossie from Ayame Designs, then I would highly recommend going to her website. I'll link everything down below. She's amazing. She does custom orders and she could really use your support. And then finally, we get to August, where there's 2 more festivals happening, one not in Belgium and one in Belgium. The first one that's happening is the Mera Luna, which I will be attending yet again this year. I'm super excited for it. Last year I actually stayed in a hotel, but this year I'm going to try the camping site because I really enjoyed the after parties there, and I'm just curious to see how different it is from the festivals I've been at before. Mera Luna takes place in Hildesheim, Germany on the 12th and 13th of August, and I actually have something super exciting to share with you, is that I can give away a ticket for Mera Luna to one of you guys. The only thing you have to do is go to my Instagram page and then comment on the post, like it and share it in your stories. But all of the information is on my Instagram. I will link the post to the Instagram down below so you can actually participate in it, and you have until the end of April until I choose a winner that gets to go to the Mera Luna Festival, which is super exciting. And of course, I hope whoever wins says hi to me over there and that we can take a few pictures together. That would be awesome. I'm really looking forward to going back to Mera Luna because last year was my first time and I was a little bit overwhelmed, not gonna lie. I still have like a little bit of a struggle going to bigger events. So I hope this year will be even better. And more specifically, that this year I'm able to attend the after parties and of course vlog more for you. The last event I want to quickly mention is Weefest or Sinners Day. It's a Belgian Goth festival that is not in such good papers, and also they decided to completely step back from being associated with the goth scene, I feel. They have 2 festivals. They have Weefest on one side, which is really catered towards the 80s, and then on the other side they decided to do Sinners Day, catered to more goth music. They used to be merged together and then they pulled it apart and now it's kind of back together. It's really strange and I don't know what's happening with this organization, but I don't fully trust them anymore because the last years haven't been great. They cancelled events last minute. Weefest takes place in Oostende, Belgium from the 24th till the 28th of August. It's on the beach, which I personally don't understand to have a goth festival on the beach, but hey, who am I to talk about it? The thing is with Weefest, I have been to their festival before and I quite enjoyed it. The first times I went, they had 2 stages. One was more goth-inspired music and the other one was general 80s music, but you had a good mix. I saw Suicide Commando, I saw Lords of Acid, I saw Aesthetic Perfection last year, but then the last edition they decided to switch things up and have a bunch of 80s bands, and none of them are really catered towards the alternative scene, I feel personally. So I don't feel like I want to even go because none of the bands actually speak to me, and it's a shame because I would love to support more Belgian festivals. So this was my list of the goth events of 2023. The ones I will be attending are of course the Wave Gothic Treffen. I will also be going to Graspop, which isn't really a goth festival but has a few goth bands. And then of course the Mera Luna, for which you also can win tickets. So head over to my Instagram if you haven't already and participate in the giveaway. I would love to see you there. Thank you again so much for watching and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!